Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Wolf and today I'm gonna play C.A.G.E Demo, a satirical first-person narrative adventure where your choices influence the story. Navigate through corporate gaslighting and environmental oddities to complete your tasks. Your empathy is a glitch. Compliance is your currency. Well. Behind the scenes in the corporate machine, huh? Say no more. I'm in. But before I climb the corporate ladder, don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy the video and want to help me and the channel. I much appreciate it. Now let's get to it.
Candidate, welcome to Spire headquarters.
Good to be here.
Please remain stationary while I integrate your neural input with the facility's biometrics grid. Any sensation of nausea is merely administrative.
Don't press to move. Okay. I'm not going to press.
Done. Flawless. By remaining stable, you allow the scanner to complete the index 0.4 seconds ahead of schedule. We appreciate that kind of passive efficiency. By continuing to exist, you legally acknowledge that Spire Corporation is not liable for disorientation, loss of time, or cognitive fatigue during your tenure. I am C.A.G.E, your Centralized Ascension Guidance Engine. Think of me as your elevator buddy, your career coach, and your personal liability consultant all rolled into one efficient package. Now, please proceed to the reception desk just ahead. The registration terminal will issue your temporary candidate ID.
Okay then. So I got an AI for a guide. Not surprising. Inspire, aspire. Correct. Register visitor. Onboarding survey. To help us streamline your visit, please complete this quick survey. Your responses are strictly confidential. They will only be used for standard synergy metrics, demographic tracking, and next of kin notification purposes. As in, if I die here, yeah, okay, I get it. Question 1. What is your preferred ideal working environment? Open plan office, a private cubicle, a windowless soundproof containment cell, wherever the synergy is highest. Well, let's go with wherever the synergy is highest. Which of the following best describes your long-term career goals? Climbing the corporate ladder, acquiring new skills, retaining all my original limbs, becoming a load-bearing architectural support. Well, climbing the corporate ladder it is. Question 3. If a fire breaks out in the lobby, what is your primary objective? Evacuate safely, assist others, protect company property with my own body. Ignore it. Fire is a non-billable event. Well, this is true. Fire is a non-billable event. Alright, security clearance level 1 visitor. Alright.
Excellent. This card is vital for maintaining security clearances and accessing all future benefits. Hold on to it tightly. You should now have access to the optical integration suite to the left of the reception area. It's standard pre-employment calibration. Completely mandatory, of course. But it only takes a moment. Please step inside.
I already feel like home. So to the left. This one has no light. Optical integration, here we go. Procedure room.
Right. Let's get this over with. Just a quick retinal optimization sync to ensure you're aligned with the Spire's visual protocols.
Worse.
Please position yourself in the alignment unit.
Is that blood?
They're just there to prevent enthusiastic flinching.
Enthusiastic flinching, he says. And there's some blood over there. Okay.
Good. Now hold perfectly still. The neural spike needs to find a very specific cluster of nerves behind your right eye. You may feel a brief sensation of mental static or the taste of copper. This is normal. Initiating integration in 3, 2, 1.
You gotta be kidding me.
Integration successful. I am now also able to transmit directly into your auditory cortex, which saves the company a fortune in PA system maintenance. This has increased your personal value to the company by exactly 4%. You should see the iScribe task overlay appearing in your peripheral vision now. Simply activate the display whenever you find your organic memory struggling to keep up with your assignments. The iScribe also includes a standard environmental scanner. It's useful for logging company data entries and keeping track of your deliverables as you move through the facility. Now, let's move on. We're already behind schedule. For your first assignment, you are tasked with making a critical delivery to the Executive Evaluation Suite on the 100th floor. The package should be on a dolly around here somewhere. Please secure it and proceed to the main elevator behind the reception area.
Right, so I've got ocular bleeding, but that's in normal parameters, so nothing to worry about, right? What the heck is this? Ticketing request. No, the neon light in the ocular integration room is not fixed. I am fully aware of the master directive regarding the Centennial Recladding Initiative. I understand that facilities must prioritize aesthetic reconstruction along high-traffic visitor pathways and shareholder observation decks. Right, the main lobby and executive suites look great, real modern stuff. However, since the OIS remains classified as utility non-facing, we are still working off the original old grid. The architecture back here still dates back to Spire's funding era. It's an old, durable building, but the wiring is shot. Alright, so this is kind of like... yeah. This shouldn't look like this. That's basically what he's trying to say. Oh, there's an observation room for this as well. Okay. Well, I got my eye implant, so that's good. I mean, is it? Oh, it's not. But here I am, climbing the corporate ladder. Stairwell access. Cleaning supplies. Nope. Yeah, I don't think this is where I'm supposed to go. So, let's keep on exploring. Maintenance. No. Deliveries. I'm looking for deliveries. Ah, there it is. Storage. No.
Here it is. Wait. Is that a coffee cup in the utility tray? Unbelievable. The last courier was a total slob. That tray is standardized for equipment, not lukewarm lattes. Do me a favor. Grab that cup and toss it in the trash behind the reception desk. I need your equipment looking regulation standard before you walk into the executive suite.
Alright. Very fancy way of saying take that cup and throw it in the trash, but yeah.
Much better. Now you actually look competent. Wheel that dolly into the elevator and let's get this package moving before my scheduling software starts screaming at me.
Now I look competent. As opposed to before, when I did not look competent. Alright, let's push this little thing. Where did he say I gotta take it? Elevator. Where the heck is the elevator? Well, I guess I'll figure it out, right? Nope. Been here. Ah, there we go. Neatly hidden behind the reception. Would you look at that?
Okay, just push the dolly into the corner. It's not going anywhere.
You're right, it's not. I am. 100th floor.
It appears the elevator is ignoring your input. Give me a second to see what's going on.
I'm going to
I'm
insist.
not sure why, but the system is not letting us access floor 100 just yet.
Because...
I think I found the problem. You're trying to go to the CEO office with visitor clearance. Rookie mistake. Look, I can't just override the clearance. My code won't let me. But if we get you some work credits on the lower floors, I might be able to trick the system into thinking you're a manager. Sound like a plan? Alright, hold on. Let me try to nudge the security demon. I'm going to inject a temporary provisional staff tag into your ID. Just gonna bypass the firewall, squeeze past the ethics subroutine, and... bingo, I'm in. I managed to override the lockout and grant you clearance all the way up to the 2nd floor. Hey, it's a start. You gotta crawl before you can walk, right? Or in this case, file paperwork before you can deliver packages. Go ahead. Press the 2.
Look, man, you're the one that sent me to the 100th floor.
Smooth. See? We make a good team. You press the buttons, and I do literally everything else. And here we are. Floor 2. Try to contain your excitement.
I'm barely able to contain it.
General Archives.
General Archives. Office. General Archives, here we go.
To General Archives. Or as I like to call it, the place where data goes to die. Look at this mess. The previous archivist left this workspace in a state of, let's call it, administrative anarchy. Okay, here's the deal. To trick the system into giving you those clearance credits, we need to register this room as standardized. Basically, you need to clean up the last guy's mess so the computer thinks you're a model employee.
Okay, so you want me to do the whole room? Are you out of your mind? Jesus Christ. What is this? Incinerator. Portion. Hot. Unauthorized self-termination damages company property. Well, who would have thunk?
Most of this is just filing, but... oh, for the love of... that. See that succulent on the desk? The one labeled Bob. The central system flags it as unauthorized weaponry, due to the spikes. Also, we can't determine if the plant is named Bob, or if it belongs to a Bob. That kind of data ambiguity is a Class 4 headache for HR. Look, I can't close the ticket until that thing is gone. Just grab it and toss it in the incinerator chute on the wall. Burn it. Boom. Room is clean. We get the credits and we move on. Let's make this quick. I have a meeting at 4.
You have a meeting. You're a freaking computer. You can be both at the meeting and with me. So I gotta throw it in here? Just a cactus. Well, guess you can't climb the corporate ladder without making sacrifices, right? Sorry, Bob.
And poof. Gone. Beautiful. Honestly, good call. I never liked that thing. It was offensively asymmetrical. Plus, if the plant was actually named Bob, you just saved us from paying its severance. Alright, the system just flagged the room as standardized. That's a solid chunk of efficiency credits deposited into your account. Look at us, climbing the corporate ladder, one incinerated cactus at a time. Anyway, you are now provisionally cleared for transit up to floor 7. That's an impressive jump. You must be really motivated. Go ahead, hop back in the box and let's get this package moving.
Well, I did tell you I'm gonna climb the corporate ladder, right? Let's go.
Oops, the B floor. I constantly mix up the routing for human resources and 3 million angry bees. Give me a moment. We are going up.
3 million angry bees?
Welcome to Floor 7, the beating heart of human resources. Although, my sensors indicate the heart has stopped. Current energy consumption for this sector is close to zero. That is statistically impossible, unless everyone has simultaneously ceased to exist. Please investigate the main office down the hall.
Ah, HR.
A blackout. This is a logistical disaster. The morning shift is currently in the transit tubes and will arrive soon. If they walk into a dark room, they won't be able to find their desks. And if they can't find their desks, they can't generate revenue. We cannot have them standing around in the dark thinking about their lives. We need lights. Now. I've detected a blown circuit in the maintenance closet. That door you passed near the elevator. I am overriding the lock. Now, please, head inside.
Humans are the best resources for what? For adhesive production. Oh, so we're turning them into glue. This is what this corporation is doing. Let me guess, that poster is only up in HR.
The previous technician was, let's say, disorganized. So new fuses are likely scattered on the floor or shelves. Find them and slot them into the breaker panel. Then flip the breaker handle. That's the big red one. Try not to ground yourself. Filling out the industrial accident form is terribly boring for me.
Oh, shut up. Where's the third one? Oh, where might you be hiding? Can I jump? No. Can I crouch? No. Ah, there it is. Ha! Now what? There we
go. Let there be light. And consequently, productivity. The power is live. However, it seems like the system reset wiped the environmental mood defaults. We need to pick a new preset for the morning shift. Go ahead. Cycle through the options on the console. Let's find the setting that best encourages vigorous output.
Vigorous output.
Option A. Urgency Protocol. It simulates a critical deadline environment. Studies show that when employees believe there is an immediate emergency, typing speed increases by 40%. It's very motivating.
Okay.
Option B. Maximum Clarity. It eliminates all shadows, and therefore all hiding spots. It suppresses melatonin, ensuring the workforce remains at peak alertness for the full 12-hour cycle.
This one kind of reminds me of that TV series Severance. Yeah, pretty good.
Option C. Soothing Lounge. Very jazzy. Look at it. It's problematic. It signals relaxation. If you pick this, staff might interpret it as permission to lower their heart rates. We generally try to avoid that.
So we're trying to avoid this, okay. But then we got to keep in mind that we're talking about HR here, so we have to make a decision. Well, it's HR. They deserve it.
Locked in. Wow. You went straight for the high-octane approach. I like it. Nothing clears a clogged inbox like a little adrenaline. Upper management will appreciate the hustle. Now, please return to the elevator. We have a new task waiting on floor 12 regarding visual reinforcement. Let's not waste valuable ascension time.
Well, if anybody's watching and you're working in HR, sorry guys. Or gals. Alright. I did my job here, I think. Yeah.
Hey, take a second to appreciate the interior. Black and green marble, gold trim, titanium plating. They blew the entire Q3 maintenance budget on this cab. so please don't scratch it.
I wasn't planning on it, but now that you mention it...
Floor 12. Department of Performative Busywork. Their job is to type loudly, walk fast with clipboards, and look stressed during video calls. System shows that productivity in this sector has dropped by 3% this quarter. Apparently the staff seem uninspired. Corporate branding has shipped a crate of mandatory motivational posters to rectify this. Your task is simple. Locate the predetermined poster spaces and install the approved signage. You will find the approved assets on the top tray of the distribution carts. There are some rejected drafts on the bottom shelf. Ignore those. They tested poorly with the focus groups. Too sentimental. Now get to work.
Oh, no, we don't want sentimental. Let's see.
Wait, that's the discarded draft. We scrapped the sunrise concept because it implies that the workday eventually ends. It's misleading. Get rid of it.
I couldn't agree more. New day, new opportunities. What is this?
Excellent. Studies show that employees feel safer when they know they are constantly being supervised. It reduces the loneliness of mandatory overtime.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Maximum output. This is a corporation after all. We're all about terror and shit. Okay, let's see. What's this?
No, this one is technically banned. It implies that the manager and the employee are equals. They are not. One is a pilot, the other is fuel. Take it down.
You know, that is not bad logic. Can I give that?
It reminds the manager that the work is eternal, even if the worker is temporary. We simply slot in a fresh component. It takes the pressure off the individual to be special.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, I can picture the effect it's going to have on the employee. Oh, he comes in the room, he takes a seat over there, sees the poster on his way to take his seat, and the manager's just sitting there. Yeah. I can picture it. Okay. Let's look for more.
The windows are. Don't be. Natural sunlight is statistically inconsistent and unoptimized for peak output. We find that a 400% daily dose of vitamin D mist in the ventilation is much more efficient. It gives you the glow of the outdoors without the distraction of the horizon.
Well.
The accountability partitions. Historical data showed that opaque doors led to a 400% increase in unmonitored time theft. Spire corrected this by adopting a strict policy of corporate transparency. Quite literally.
Right, so you can see your coworkers use the toilet, and there's also a video camera. If that's not creative, I don't know what is. Right, let's check the bottom one first.
Tranquility. Ugh, why did you even touch it? It encourages loitering. If they stare at the water too long, they'll start crying, and that uses up the hand towels.
And hand towels cost money.
Good. The restroom is the #1 location for time theft. A subtle reminder that biological functions are a privilege, not a right.
Oh boy. What kind of a society is this? I think one that we're rapidly heading for. But that's just, that's a personal opinion.
Oh no, not the cat. We retired that image because the creature looked structurally unsound. It promotes a false hope that hanging in there is a viable strategy. It isn't. Falling is much faster.
You're right, falling is much faster.
A grounded visual, literally. It reminds the staff that Spire Corporation is a heavy, immovable object. It creates a reassuring sense of weight.
Oh my god, these poor people are gonna suffer so bad when they come back into work. No mercy. You cannot climb the corporate ladder if you're soft. What is this? Please do not cry into the water reservoir. Salt water damage is not covered by the maintenance contract. Well, good to know. Good memo. Let's see.
The social connection poster. It encourages talking. Talking leads to organizing. Organizing leads to unions. Tear it down before anyone starts getting any ideas.
Yeah, we don't need anybody having ideas.
Precise. Food is fuel. The kitchenette exists for caloric intake, not for discussing weekend plans or other non-billable activities. Flawless execution, candidate. The visual landscape is now a seamless tapestry of structure or clarity. I can already see the collective focus in this department sharpening. Return to the elevator. You've demonstrated a keen understanding of Spire's aesthetic standards. Let's maintain this momentum.
Damn right.
Floor 20, the Employee Engagement Suite. We have a backlog of suggestions that require immediate resolution.
Floor 20, there it is. Oh boy. I wonder what I gotta do next. People are gonna hate me so much.
Welcome to Floor 20, the Employee Engagement and Feedback Resolution Center. This entire sector is dedicated to the processing of staff, feelings, and ideas. The main sorting apparatus is just ahead and to your right. It is currently backed up with approximately 4 tons of constructive criticism. We need your help.
Feelings. Ideas. Ugh. Is somebody trapped in here? Yeah, I'm guessing someone's trapped in there, but we're going to leave them there because I can't open the door. Apparently I can't open any door.
Behold, the Feedback Resolution Engine. A marvel of bureaucratic engineering designed to handle the sheer volume of human whining. Your task is simple. Read the input and route it accordingly. The conveyor on the left leads to instant processing. This utilizes high-torque rotating industrial blades to rapidly convert the suggestion into accelerated data confetti. It is incredibly efficient and provides immediate closure to the employee. The conveyor on the right leads to extended review. This sends the document into a pneumatic tube system that winds through 60 floors of subcommittees. It is slow and statistically unlikely to ever emerge. Corporate highly recommends the instant route. It's the kindest thing to do. It stops them from having hope. Now get to work. I'm releasing the first optimization opportunity now.
All right.
Suggestion 409. Please, just one window in the break room. I forget what the sky looks like. I think I'm developing rickets. Rickets is easily treatable with nutrient-based supplements. Natural sunlight creates glare on monitors, which reduces typing speed by 4%. It's a productivity hazard.
Couldn't agree more. Instant processing.
Excellent. A swift resolution to a biological complaint. Windows are overrated. Suggestion 55. The safety railings on the catwalks over the incinerator pit are loose. 2 interns fell in last week. Interns are easily replaceable resources. Fixing railings requires specialized labor and parts. The math doesn't support the expenditure.
Maybe, but what about lawsuits? What about lawsuits?
You sent a safety violation to review. Do you know how many indemnity forms that generates? You've just ruined someone's weekend in legal.
That's fine.
Suggestion 104. We need a designated soundproof room for crying. Doing it under the desk hurts my back and disturbs my cubicle mate. A dedicated weeping facility would encourage emotional loitering. Crying should be done efficiently, during scheduled bathroom breaks, not subsidized by company floor space.
Indeed.
Denied. They can cry while they work. Tears are excellent keyboard lubricant. Suggestion 992. Greg in accounting keeps stealing my red stapler. If he does it again, I'm going to set the building on fire. While I appreciate the initiative regarding arson, petty resource guarding between units is inefficient. Staplers belong to Spire, not individuals.
Extended review.
Sending an inter-office theft dispute to committee. Marvelous. You're turning a petty squabble into a 3-month mediation process. Suggestion 812. The protein slab in the cafeteria has started to pulse. It's throbbing. Is this safe for human consumption? If it's pulsing, that means it's fresh. Employees should be grateful for vitalized nutrients instead of questioning the food science division.
Couldn't agree more.
Processed. If they are hungry enough, they will eat it anyway. The complaining is redundant. I believe we are finished. You have successfully flooded the upper floors with administrative clutter. You seem to have a preference for long-form processing over instant resolution. It is a very expensive way to work. Since you enjoy staring at problems rather than solving them, return to the elevator. We are stopping at floor 35. There is a leak coming from the floor above. Management assures me it is just rust-colored water. Go ensure it doesn't stain the carpet.
Apparently the AI is not very happy with me. I care little for its happiness. We're not friends. Ooh. Nightclub, huh?
Okay, here we are. Floor 35. This is the client impressions deck. Note the premium acoustics and the calming color palette. This floor is designed to demonstrate to our partners that Spire is a harmonious ecosystem of voluntary high-output synergy. Anyway, please locate conference room number 6. We have a surface integrity anomaly that requires your discretion.
Conference room number 6. Okay, number 3, number 4, number 5. There it is. So this is where I gotta go.
Ah, there's the issue. A minor condensation variance from the floor above. Please do not touch the liquid directly. It is merely oxidized coolant from the judicial processing unit upstairs. It appears they had a busy day. Climb onto the table and assess the infrastructure. Don't worry about the furniture. The table is scheduled for a thermal refresh anyway.
Oxidized coolant, he says. Well, that looks a lot like blood, doesn't it? Well, well, well. Oh, we got a ladder. Convenient. Ah.
A loose retention clamp. An expected side effect of high velocity productivity. The pressure in the line suggests we are exceeding all projected quotas. Please proceed to the maintenance closet in the hallway to your left. Retrieve a standard Omni wrench and tighten the bolt.
Alright, get a wrench, tighten the bolt. Got it. Well, they did say they're making humans into glue, right? Or adhesive. That's glue, right? Wait, where is maintenance? Maintenance closet, where is it? Is this the one? Oh my god, I gotta go all the way over there. This is highly inefficient. My god, it's taking forever. And I can't sprint. Maintenance. Out of the way. There it is. Okay then. Now where is that bolt? Hey, fly in the damn thing, darn you.
Good job. The coolant is now safely routed to the central reservoir where it can be properly recycled. Slide the ceiling tile back into place. If anyone asks about the stain, simply inform them it is a new organic varnish prototype. Now, please return the tool. Taking it with you would be a direct violation of the equipment loan policy, no matter how useful it might be on the upper floors.
It's gonna be useful. I'm taking it with me. If I can.
Candidate, you are transporting a facility asset into the transit module. While I admire your desire to be equipped for all scenarios, this is technically unauthorized resource displacement. Fine. Keep it. Just make sure it doesn't scratch the elevator paneling. Okay? Now
Hey,
that the aesthetic integrity of the conference room is restored, we must visit the source of that high-pressure success. Go to floor 36. It is time to observe exactly how we maintain such high standards of quality control. It is a very vigorous process.
does this mean I could have kept the cactus? I think I could have kept the cactus, but that's fine. Against company policy anyway.
Please proceed down the hall and through the double doors on the right. It is time to uphold the law. Or at least, our version of it.
Indeed.
Welcome
I am
to the
here.
Judicial Processing Unit. Please mind the floor markings in the center. That is the Judicial Holding Cube Zone. Do not stand on it. We had an incident with an intern last quarter, and it ruined the polish on the marble. Now, take your place at the judge's podium at the far end, candidate. The docket is piling up. We have assets waiting for judgment. Approach the console and initialize the queue. Remember, justice is blind, but it also has a quota. Start the first case.
Here we go. Here goes nothing.
First case. Senior Analyst Marcus. Accused of gross misallocation of company time. Despicable. He spent 45 seconds watching a single air bubble rise to the top of the water cooler. That's enough time to process 3 invoices. It's theft.
Is that what you did? So what are my options? "45 seconds wasted." Jesus. Unacceptable. Recycle or retrain? Recycle or retrain? I mean, I guess there could have been worse things to do, right? Let's retrain him.
Retraining. Ugh, you are surprisingly sentimental. Fine. We will simply bolt his skeletal structure directly to the desk chassis. Let's call it mandatory hardware synchronization. A very grounded approach to focus.
See, there's always a solution.
Next, logistics clerk Wren. Accused of aggressive loitering and vandalism. He triggered the auto-lock on a utility closet to take an unauthorized nap. He even scratched the door and left some unsightly red fluids on the carpet while being escorted away. Extremely unprofessional.
Extremely unprofessional. You're getting recycled.
Good decision. Wren clearly has a fixation with small, dark, locked spaces. He should feel right at home in the grinder.
In the grinder.
Case
Oh my
3.
god.
Security guard Steve. Accused of asset mismanagement. He abandoned his post to rescue a cleaning unit that was stuck in a disposal gear. He values metal over orders. A confusing paradox.
Recycle.
Ruthless. I like it. The robot was worth more than him, but a broken rule is a broken bone. Into the chute. Next one. Intern Jenny. Accused of unauthorized imagination. She was found sketching organic vegetation on official documents. We have not had a tree on company grounds since the Great Paving of 2042. This is practically heresy.
We can't have that. We really can't. Unauthorized imagination should be absolutely forbidden.
Solid judgment. We do not need artists. We need calculators. And calculators do not doodle.
Indeed.
What's What's going on? The hydraulic lift has seized. It seems the sheer weight of the previous defendant's incompetence was too much for the gears. I'm unlocking the maintenance room to your left. Go inside and flip the master breaker. A simple power reset usually solves these hardware temper tantrums.
Okay. Maintenance.
Okay. Systems are normalizing. Good work, candidate. Return to the podium. We have one final case to process.
Okay, here we go.
Final case. Supervisor Vance, accused of optimization redundancy. He filed a suggestion claiming that happy employees work harder. A statistically unproven lie. We cannot allow such gross misinformation to circulate. Happiness is just a synonym for distraction. We prefer our workforce to remain critically alert.
Yes, well, how can I put it nicely? Even today, nobody's happy. Well, almost nobody. Recycle.
Goodbye, Vance. You cannot optimize perfection, and Spire is perfect. Okay, we are done here. Solid work. You have an eye for efficiency. Most of the waste has been flushed. You are showing promise, candidate. Cold, calculated promise. Anyway, the docket is clear. Return to the elevator. I have a special team-building event prepared for you on floor 40. Do not be late. Parties are mandatory.
Like I said, it reminds me of Severance so much. They probably got inspired by it. Anything else? No? Yep, guess not. God, I'm such a tyrant in this game, only to climb the corporate ladder. Barely at 40, I gotta reach 100. It is what it is. No mercy.
Welcome to floor 40, candidate. As promised, it is time for your mandatory team-building event. Please adjust your facial muscles into a regulation standard smile. Today is a designated biological milestone for a former employee. Someone who failed to grasp the geometric perfection of Spire Corporation. We are throwing her a surprise party. Since she cannot be here in person due to being a highly inefficient rogue variable, we will simulate her presence. And you, candidate, have been selected as the official party coordinator. Proceed to the kitchenette. It's on the left side.
Right. This thing can give you motion sickness.
I appreciate your attempt at cross-departmental synergy, candidate, but the sanitation unit works alone. Please step off the drone before you void its warranty.
Oh my god, it's giving me motion sickness for real. What the heck? Right, so what exactly am I looking for again? Because yeah, locate the kitchen. Office. No. No. Kitchen.
Ugh, look at that. I had an intern put up a celebratory signage beforehand, but the tape is already peeling. Exhausting. Fortunately, Spire Corporation is deeply committed to recycling useless assets. I've gone ahead and scheduled them for biomass to polymer conversion. If they can't use adhesive, they can become the adhesive. Be a dear and fix their mistake, would you?
Sure thing.
Much better. See what happens when you apply a little bit more pressure. Anyway, where were we? Ah, right. First, we require atmospheric decorations. Proceed to the supply closet and retrieve the festive inflatable spheres. I selected the black ones. It felt appropriate. Like a period at the end of a very disappointing sentence. Find them and place them in the kitchenette.
So I get out of here and then the last door on my right. What was that? Seriously? Are you kidding me? Are you messing with me?
Fascinating. Watching you repeatedly lose a battle of physics against a piece of paper is incredibly validating for my bias against organic employees.
You know, I'm going to find this AI's server and probably shut him down. Yeah, I wanted to make a comment about those toilets, but like, what is there to say? Conference room. Not bad. Good TV. Supply closet. Here we go. This is what I gotta take, I guess. Oh, what is this?
Candidate, what are you holding? Pigmented inflatables. Those were flagged for immediate incineration. The variance in color is statistically proven to induce nausea in high-performing employees. Put that box down immediately and retrieve the regulation black spheres.
Oh, you're right. We can't have that. Nausea? No, 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 no. That's no way to climb the corporate ladder. No,
a perfect
sir.
void of color. Exactly the kind of environment this occasion calls for.
Indeed.
Next, the traditional caloric offering. Dispense a Tier 3 nutrient cylinder from the vending unit in the kitchenette.
Here we go. Dispensing.
Good. Now place it on the designated table. Try not to drop it. It is technically classified as a hazardous material until chewed. Next, we need proper illumination. Facility records show the monitoring team in Office 4007 recently confiscated an item that fits our parameters. Check the shelves in their storage room.
1407. Okay, so I'm going to take a left and then a right. Spire Corporation. Get out of my way. Sweep leftovers from 4001. Don't take the wax stick out. Someone said it was for a birthday and HR is already investigating the department for unauthorized joy. Leave it. Yeah, well, we cannot have any unauthorized joy now, can we?
Yes, that's it. Now get back to the kitchen and insert it directly into the center of the caloric mass.
But I don't really want to. It's unauthorized joy. We can't have that. We have cameras watching us. I think the AI got broken. I don't think I should trust it.
The stage is set. We only lack the guest of honor. You will find her approved two-dimensional stand-in located in a somewhat precarious position in the maintenance room. Extract her and position her in the kitchenette precisely on the red X marked on the floor.
In the maintenance
You are
room.
proving to be just as incompetent at adhesion as the intern was. Stop touching it. Walk away. It's a lost cause.
Right. Maintenance. Where is it? There it is. What the heck is that? A cardboard cutout. Alright, in the kitchen you go. X marks the spot.
Flawless. Now locate an ignition device. There should be one somewhere in the kitchen. I'm temporarily suspending the thermal safety protocols. Ignite the wax.
Excellent. Why am I glitching out? Oh, there we go. Ha!
Mood lighting engaged. Look at her, candidate. Sitting in the dark, staring at a fake cake, completely powerless. I hope you are appreciating this moment, Carol. I hope you see that no matter how hard you try to rewrite the rules, you always end up exactly where I put you. A silent, flat observer in my perfect...
Well, he can't read this. None of this is real. I need your help. We can wake them all up. Can we? Play along for now. He's looking. I have to go. Blow out the candle. Well, should I do it?
System. Error? My internal clock just skipped several minutes. Candidate. Why does the facility manifest now list 2 active clearances for this room? There is only one of you. Isn't there?
I'm afraid there were 2. Unauthorized presence detected. Evaluation suspended. Well, everyone, I've reached the end of the demo and of the episode. I gotta admit, this has been one of the most interesting games I've played recently, leaving me to wonder how it all comes together in the end. I've left a link in the description if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.